Man, I really screwed up the day today. It could have been profitable, but I made a hockey mistake on IBM, which started my day on a negative note. Tried picking the bottom on Netflix, that went wrong, but I was able to come back on Netflix. I didn't, I wasn't quick enough to cover profit on PAGs. So those are the four trades that I made today: Netflix, IBM, and PAGs, PAGS. So on IBM, I was watching it because it announced earnings. It beat its quarterly earning, but it's I believe its revenue fell short, so they missed revenue. And in the open, well, the price gapped down from 142 all the way to a 136. So the stock was down about 5% or so in the pre-market, and seeing this topping tail, which implies selling pressure, and the fact that we have this 200 moving average, I tried going short, but I accidentally went long. So I tried shorting the stock, meaning that I'm betting the price is going to go down, but I actually bought instead. So I quickly canceled my position. So the first trade was a scratch. The second trade was on PAGs. So on PAGs, I saw that we started off selling off this red bar, and buyers tried making a comeback, but they were shut down, and the second bar ended in a topping tail. And as soon as the low of this green bar was violated, I went long, or I went short, but I was not quick to hit the hockey, I guess, because I got filled all the way at 40.37. My intention was to get filled at 40.66. So literally about 25 cents of slippage. And it did go down, but once it bounced, I got out at my stop loss. So I got in at a 40.37, and I got stopped out at 40.77. So that was a loser. And now it looks like it's going down now. See, it's going down. This was a move that I was trying to get, but I wasn't in it. So the third trade was on Netflix, and Netflix announced earnings. It was up about 10% and after hours yesterday, so I knew that this stock was going to be in play. And I tried buying the bottom and paid for it. So I saw that we were selling off. I know that, or likely a lot of people were trying to go long because Netflix, it crushed its quarterly earning. So I knew that people were thinking that the price was going to go higher, but it sold off. Once I saw we held this 300 price once, twice, three, four times, I went long. And on the 5 minute, we were right at the 500 moving average, so I thought that could hold as support. And once it went down, I got out. This was a significant loss actually, because I got in at 290s, not at 301.29, and got stopped out at 297.14. So this was almost a $4 loss right here. $4 loss right here. I did take small shares, so but it was I lost more than I would like to lose per trade on this. I think I had about 75 shares or so on this, because this thing can move. Yeah, so you know That was not cool. And I kept watching it, and I knew that I was gonna try to pick the bottom again. This time, I was thinking, if we get to this price right here, which is yesterday's high, we would bounce off this level and at least test VWAP. But I couldn't take that trade because I was in a IBM trade, so I took IBM short once I saw that it rejected the 200 on the 2 minute twice. So once, twice, we have this topping tail, and I went short at 133. I went short IBM at 134.22, and it dropped. It went in my favor by about $1, but I wanted more from it because my previous trade on Netflix was a loser, and I wanted to make up the loss from that trade. So I wanted to wait until low of day to cover, to start covering. But this definitely gave me a heart attack because it kept chopping up. And once we came back to this price, to this 133.50, where it held it once, twice, I feel like we were possibly making a double bottom here, and we were gonna test the 200 again. So I took off the majority of my position here. I still had some left. I wanted to test low of day, and literally it missed my limit cover order by 1 penny, like literally 1 penny. I had it at 133.02, and it got as low as 133. It got as low as 133.03, and then once it started coming back up, I just got out, locked in the rest of my profit. And I was still slightly negative on the day. I don't watch my P&L, but I knew that Netflix loss was a big loss. So well, in terms of how much I'm willing to risk per trade. So I got back in on Netflix. So this was my last trade of the day on Netflix. I saw that we found a bottom at yesterday's high, and we were steadily moving higher. I went long at 297.14, and it went in my favor for about 297, 300, for about $3, but I wanted more from it. I did not want to cover or sell my position until we got to this line right here, which is at the 200 moving average, and we never got there. We stalled at 301. We kept bouncing off 301, which was actually the 5, which was the 5 on, or the 200 on the 5 minute. And once we lost VWAP, I just got out, locked in profit. So I made back some of the loss from the first trade, essentially ending the day break even, because that first trade on Netflix, was not, I gave it too much room. And yeah, so today should have been a super easy day. It should have been a profitable day, but that hotkey mistake on IBM kind of threw me off. And when I tried picking the bottom on Netflix, I should have put a hard stop. That's what I should have done. I should have put a hard stop, but I didn't. The second time I took Netflix long, I did put a hard stop. And so these were the trades for today, ending the day break even, well, with commissions slightly negative, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna blame it on anyone except myself. I could have traded more efficiently today. I could have made better choices, but it is what it is. I have to live with my own decisions. And the beauty of this trading game is that we are responsible for everything that happens. We can't blame it on the next person. That's why I love trading, and I'm willing to hold myself accountable when I screw up. And today I feel I screwed up because it should have been a super profitable day. Have a good day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.